time out, time out. Okay, it's been a few days and we've had some things happen, but the house still isn't finished. But we took a break on Saturday because Saturday was my birthday. But there's been happy birthday to me. But we had some other things happen. One prior to the movers coming, and then one happened probably during the move when they got here.
Well,
so
we unloaded the truck.
you want to talk about what happened?
So as you guys know, we were moving in. The furniture was on its way, and we were camping out in the house, and everything was cool.
Sleeping on an air mattress.
Sleeping on an air mattress and sitting on lawn furniture and watching an iPad for TV.
And we had some lawn furniture that Gary took a shelf out of a cabinet and made a table out of. So.
Very intuitive.
Yes.
Anyway, we're moving along. We're waiting for the furniture, and we noticed that the hot water didn't really get as hot as we had thought that it should.
Or hoped that it would.
And it's a tankless water heater, which is totally new to us. So we didn't know if maybe we were creating an operator error and it wasn't working correctly. But no matter what we did, the temperature of the water stayed about the same. About 98 degrees and 96 degrees, and it wouldn't do anything else. So we called a plumbing company. There was a name of a plumber on the equipment out in the garage, and we called the plumbing company, and they came and looked at it and said, well, it's all corroded up inside. It's not working very well. We have some options. We can either try to open it up and clean it out and see if it works or not. That'll be $600, or door number 2, we can put in a whole new system for you. And we said, okay, well, how much is that? And they said, well, the reason it's happening is because we have hard water here. I'd also recommend if you put in a new system, you also put in a filtration system that keeps the minerals out to keep it from overflowing or building up, etc., and working better. So, ding, 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 total cost $7,825.
Almost $8,000 for water heater.
For a water heater.
Yeah, now we're used to paying for like a tank. You run down to Home Depot, and in Florida, you cannot install it yourself. You have to get a permit. And by the time you're done, $600 to $800 and, Bob's your uncle.
Right.
But here, California, oh no.
Yeah.
$8,000.
Yeah, it was $2,700 for the softener thing, and the rest of it was water heater. So it was like, okay. I hate to say we were screwed because it seems like that's what they did. And the guy that came out was absolutely
wonderful,
incredible to do.
And he'd already said he tried to open a valve and broke it because of the corrosion. So
anyway, we said, okay, we'll bite this bullet and we'll take it and go with it. It took a day and a half to get it done. Once it was done, great hot water. I mean, instant hot water throughout the house, 125 degrees, or I think.
For $8,000, we better have hot water.
So we moved happily along. The furniture arrives.
As you saw in the video.
That went so smoothly. The guy that drove the truck that picked up our stuff in Florida hired 2 local people here. He said he used them a lot, and they were magnificent in unloading our furniture and moving things around for us and taking care of the little things that we wanted and that we needed. So voila, we have all of our furniture, and we start setting everything up, and everything's great.
However, all the doors were open in the garage because they needed access to get in and out. And it's 112 degrees outside.
So it was hot.
Yeah, it was pretty hot. So anyway, they get the furniture all done, and we start unloading stuff, and it started to get warm in here.
It was already warm because, like I said, it had the doors open and everything was going. So we figured, okay, it's, the air conditioner will catch up. The air conditioner will catch up. Well, it didn't. I think it got down to 84 84 or 85 that first night.
And it was set at
It
75.
was set at 75, and it kept running and kept running and kept running, and it just couldn't seem to
Catch up.
catch up. So this goes on for a day and a half, and Phil calls an air conditioning company and says, "I think we have a little bit of a problem." Well, they came out yesterday and looked at it and said, "Yeah, because it's been running so much, it's frozen up, and it has to thaw out before we can do anything." And the reason that it wouldn't cool in the first place is because it was really low on refrigerant. Because the system hadn't been maintained by the previous owners, which, okay. So he came back out today with...
Oh wait, he had to let the system thaw out. It was all frozen
overnight.
So he couldn't do anything yesterday. So last night he shut it all off. So we just had a fan blowing. Now it was hot in here.
Yeah, I think it was 107 in Desert Hot Springs.
Yeah, it was 100. It was 116 down in the valley, and it was about 112 here. I think the weather said.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was hot. So last night we had fans blowing, we had a ceiling fan blowing, we had a stand fan blowing, and it was maybe 88 to 90 degrees in the house last night.
It was hot.
It was hot. It was hot. Young man from the air conditioning company showed up again this morning.
Another great service. I mean,
Exactly like he said he would.
The techs are wonderful.
We've had incredible service.
Yeah.
The refrigerant that we use, that our system uses, he called it liquid gold. It's like $300 a pound to put in there, 5 pounds to fill up the system. And then he had to put some stop leak in it because he said there's probably a small leak in it someplace. Hopefully this will take care of it. So we dropped another $1,800 and something dollars today.
$10,000 later.
So now we're $10,000 in, but the house is really coming together. We got all the furniture is in
But
place.
it's not complete enough that we're going to do a final reveal in another video.
No, we still have wall hangings to do, and as you can see, a bare wall. We still have wall hangings to do. We've done some of them. We still have some to do, and a few other little things to do, and we just need to take a breath.
Yeah. When we were waiting for the furniture, we went and got all of the residency requirements done. Gary got his driver's license, and I got a senior ID because my vision is such that I don't allow myself to drive anymore. So I got a California ID. So now we both are registered voters in this state.
The car's registered.
Cars
and tagged
registered.
in California.
However, we have to go down to the dealership because California requires a front tag, and we don't have any holes or a license plate holder in the front. So we called down to the dealership. They had to order a part, and they're going to call us tomorrow when it comes in, and we'll go down and get that installed. But be that as it may, that's not a big deal.
Minor stuff.
Yeah, it really is minor. But we're in the house, and
we're properly registered.
oh my God, and we've got 2 things on the book to do this week already. And there was something else that came up. Yeah, something else that came up on the same day. We could do 2 things on one of the days.
Thursday.
There is so much to do here, it's amazing. But more of that later. But we just wanted to touch base with you because someone asked to see more of, the unpacking and the unboxing. So we're doing that, and the house is coming along beautifully, but we'll do a reveal when we get everything done. And we're both so OCD that it's probably going to be done pretty quickly. So, because we want her done, get her done.
Get her done.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, guys, so there's your update, and we will talk later.
We're here.
In the meantime, take care and love yourselves and everybody else.
Each other.
Take care.